Hello, my name is Estrella Flores, and this is my callback monologues for the role of Jennifer in The Line. As a first-year intern, you're just surviving at that point, just being at the bottom of the ladder and everything. Medicine is just so hierarchical, even if your idea is a good idea, nobody's ever going to listen or take you seriously because you're the first year, Like, if you ever even disagreed with a doctor, it takes energy to try and interpret the question in a way that doesn't sound like a challenge. So, for example, I'd have to be like, if you feel comfortable and you have time to teach me, I would love to know more about why you didn't do X and Y or whatever. And you know way more than I do. I'm just a first year, but have you ever considered blah, 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 blah. And, in an emergency situation, that can be kind of hard. So, for monologue 2. There's this one patient, actually, I remember, he was in room 9. I remember the room. And, when he first came in, he was okay. He was in his 60s. But he was a security guard. And he asked me if his condition was critical. And, I was honest with him. And it was like, no, you're going to be okay for now, but you should probably contact your family. So we started to get worse. And we had no ventilators left, at all. And so I rigged him up to the CPAP machine. And, the mask and the tubing and the water and everything, you've seen it. And he just kept taking it off because, it's uncomfortable. You got pressure blowing into your face, and it blisters your eyes, and blisters your nose and your mouth, and, you get all dry, and you naturally just want to drink water. And then, but if you took it off, of him, his oxygen would just dive down to 50. And, when your oxygen gets that low, you just get super confused. And so, I would go in almost every hour and just sit next to him so I could watch him. And I would try to coax him into keeping the mask on, but he just kept taking it off. And it took so much time. And I had all of these other patients, and, but he kept taking it off. And then finally I just taped it to his face. I felt so bad. It was just regular tape. But he kept taking it off. And eventually I just looked at him and I was like, sir, do you want to die? Because if you keep taking this mask off, you're going to die. And the ICU was at 3 times capacity, so I couldn't put him in there. So when I left that night, I guess they put him on the medicine floor where he had his own room. So, nobody was able to keep an eye on him. Jesus. So I came in the next day, and there was just a note on his bed. I guess a tech came in to get his vitals, and he was pulseless. And what do you know? The mask was off of his face. And, he just died. And I had spent so much time trying to keep him alive. Just time and energy. I was just so angry. I was just so mad. Thank you.